So we're back. Let's talk more about the book. Let's talk more about where you got to with this. Okay. So, how do you... I mean, we're faced with unimaginable change at moments. We would never be sitting this far apart, would we? It's been enormous for everybody to try and manage everything that's going on. So there is huge change for everybody in their personal lives. In terms of being a superhero, there is this kind of feeling of, I can't be anything more than I am now. I'm trying to do all of these different things. But actually it's more than that, isn't it, in this book? It's actually giving people the tools to...
Empowering people, I'd like to say.
It's empowering.
And actually, so we had a big conversation about this, didn't we, today, about the last thing anyone needs to do is feel more pressure to have more hats on.
There's a lot of overwhelm.
There is, huge amounts of overwhelm, and I know that a lot of our audience are HR professionals who not only are they doing their normal day job, maybe remotely, plus they're having to interpret huge amounts of change in employment law with no certainty that it's not going to unravel and become legally problematic in future. Plus they may have to homeschool their children, has come up with a flexible working policy. There's huge amounts of change going on. And I filled a survey out, or actually requested some people to complete a survey recently, and a number of them were saying that they did change okay in terms of going into lockdown in their organisations. Actually, quite a number of them were quite pleased with it, but many of them felt that they hadn't got, something like 30% felt they could have done a better job if they'd had more time, and if they'd had better tools, or tools easily accessible to maybe communicate the change. And so something like this, if you've had a flick through and you're familiar, you know you've got that tool, you could quite easily go,
more agile.
Exactly, yeah, and you go, oh, hang on, we've got a format model, which is why, what, how to do the change. So you could actually go in and download that template and use that as part of it. So that's where I think it's useful. Have it, flick through it, hopefully take some value from it. Personally, the first bit I think is about us as a person. It actually fits as personal development quite a lot of it. It talks about emotional intelligence, talks about influencing skills, bits of NLP. You can apply that anywhere, and that's about us as people. But the other bits of it, they're very practical if you're having to manage change. So whether you are implementing change or leading change, it's got different aspects you can use.
Okay. Who do you see really getting value out of this book?
So I see anyone who's a change manager in an organisation, an HR manager, learning development professional, organisational development professional, anyone who doesn't feel they've already got the t-shirt. So if you are someone who's a transformational change person in an organisation, you've done your Prince 2 or whatever, you'll know it all, right? And lots of people will know lots of stuff in there. I'm not claiming that anything's rocket science, but if you want a bit of a refresher, or if you're quite new into role, or if you're in an HR role and you've been in a people professional role where you haven't been leading changes, not everyone's natural inkling, because I believe personality and change makes a difference. So I am naturally oriented towards change. Lots of people have to deliver change or change messages and they're not. So having this insight is really helpful. But I also think people managers, because actually a large part of change in an organisation is taking people with you. So if you're in an organisation, you know you're rolling out change, and you need to have sort of a change lead, as I term it, which might be other managers or other people in people professional roles, then they would definitely get value from that, because they understand how they fit into the picture and how important it is that they put the right skills in place.
So what do you hope from this book? What do you hope this is going to give those kind of people?
The best thing I think I could get is if people say, it's actually been really valuable and helpful. So it's even vaguely useful. It's not absolutely crap. I'm quite happy with that. So it's something, I actually find it a useful tool that adds value. I'd also like it if my team find it helpful for their support them in their role with the customers.
Good point.
If it adds value. And actually, of course, it's really tricky and challenging running a software business at the moment, and in order to differentiate yourself in a massively crowded marketplace. So if people do go with us, quite a lot of the time customers come with us because we do offer these value-added consultancy services, and if we are then able to really add it well, have it really professional, have it really slick, and also say that was such the right decision. I'm so glad we went with you, and actually the toolkit and everything was so helpful in rolling the business, rolling the software out successfully. Then I'd be really pleased.
It's the full solution. I think also it's so important because we are not going to go back to normal after lockdown, are we? A lot of businesses have had to change the way that they work. They might have to now look at a workforce that may want more flexible working. There may have to be quite a lot of changes. There will have to be a lot of changes with businesses. So actually this is so relevant now and will be very relevant when we step back into the workplace, literally, when the lockdown is over.
It's all relevant all the time. I mean, while we've been through this lockdown period, you're thinking, okay, the launch, for example, has changed from the original plan. There's been so many opportunities to comment on change, and the transition curve that we talk about, be familiar with many people, the grief curve it is, everyone goes through emotions during change. And we've all been through it as we've gone into lockdown. We're all going to go through it as we come out of lockdown. What's challenging coming out of lockdown is it's way more confusing. When we went into lockdown, there was quite a clear vision that everyone could buy into. Save the NHS, get behind that. That's all something we can buy into. It was a strong vision. It was a strong, clear communication. Really good in change terms. As we're trying to come out of it, it's a really vague, hazy, not particularly motivational vision. Not so good in change terms. So we're getting a model here into how to do it and how not to do it.
It's interesting.
And you'll see that all the way around.
It's made people feel uncomfortable and unsure, and they don't quite know. And that's the whole point, isn't it? It's for you to, as a person, but also if you're leading teams and leading other people, to make them feel comfortable and safe.
Absolutely.
In terms of what they're trying to do.
Absolutely. And I mean, as it is lockdown and we're talking about this, I mean, it's really great examples where how to communicate change effectively in a business. So you need to be consistent with your message, you need to be clear with your message, you need to make sure that everybody in your change team, all of the stakeholders and leaders, are all on message. And you need to communicate all the time, even if there's nothing to tell people. So what they have done, I believe the government did really well with having these briefings, every day, and right at the start, it's like great, and hanging on for it.
We felt safe.
And also you felt communicated with, even if they weren't really telling you anything new, they were telling you when they were getting some information. So that's good. Where it's gone a little bit adrift, I think, is where you've had different people, members of cabinet, and in fact the same person, sometimes giving you different information on the same day. So again, lack of clarity is going to increase anxiety. I'm not being political about it. It's just it makes
it's a good analogy.
It's harder for people, and therefore let's take that. We're probably all experiencing that. Let's make sure we don't do that in our own organisations. And part of being a change agent might be that the change is going on, and you might not even be leading it. You might be relatively junior.
I think that is a very important point that you make. This is the change superhero part. It's not about being on the front, being the leader and driving that change. It's about being part of that whole. And those people are also hugely important to any change.
It's probably more valuable for someone like that, where they realise that it's important for them to be the follower, the enabler of change, maybe even highlighting where people are not doing such a good job politely. Pointing out where we might have a miscommunication. So let's say you're on the change team, you can see that there isn't a clarity of message. So being brave enough to say, how could we position that so it's going to appeal to this level and this level in the organisation? So just being positive, but that's to me is the change superhero, that person from anywhere in the organisation who's able to.
So those are the facilitators, aren't they, actually, and they're hugely important.
Change agent, change catalyst, that's the other term that you sometimes hear.
That's really exciting. When are you writing your new book?
Carry on in lockdown, I might have to start. I should be busy with this for now, aren't I?
Isn't everyone writing a book now?
I think they are. I'm running a podcast to see, so yeah.
Thanks so much, Lucinda. This is very, very exciting.
So when is the book released?
Well, it's the 21st of May, which is obviously tomorrow when this goes out.
And where can we buy it?
You can buy it a range of places. So it is available to pre-order right now. But actually, I'm really hoping that we're going to get a peak of sales tomorrow. So if you can go for it tomorrow, guys, I'd really appreciate it. It would help in terms of the rankings. So it's on Amazon, as you would expect. And that's the place to go tomorrow, because we're going to have the $1.99 Kindle version available just for 24 hours.
Right.
So buy it for your family, everybody, your children, they all want to book for $1.99. But then more broadly, you can order it. You can order it on Amazon. We'd love you to go to independent booksellers when they reopen after this crisis, because every business is going to need support, so it should be in bookshops and places like that. And you can also get links from our website. And if you go through our website, we do have special offers where you can get a bit of a discount if you want the paperback.
Brilliant. And it will be audible as well.
Yes, so I have recorded the Audible, and as I say, some sections of it are available as surprises, not the full Audible, because that's got to go out through Audible. But that will be available in a couple of weeks. So if you like to listen to things, then that will be available too. And that was an experience recording an Audible.
I can imagine. What was it like hearing your voice? I can't bear.
I've kind of got used to that because of the podcast.
That's true.
But actually, just the recording of it, you have to be so precise and enunciate clearly. That was quite challenging. Slowly and steadily.
So, everyone's bought the book.
That would be lovely.
Right.
Thank you.
They've read it. They think this is brilliant. I want to implement this, particularly when I can get back into the office for my teams or for myself. Is there anything further that they can do? So they've got this toolkit, but are there any practical? Are you going to be doing any courses or any online?
So we do webinars, free webinars. We've been doing them all through lockdown. So there are videos and things that people can access free of charge. But if you really want a deep dive into, have a handle on how to deliver change really practically in your organisation and be walked through the book, then I've developed, it was a day course, I've developed now a virtual training course, so we're going to kick that off in September. Some people have got places on it already, and it aligns with the different parts of the book. So that I think will actually lend itself really well, and the key is you've got the content alongside, so the interaction will make it very highly interactive and practical, the actual training course. So it'll be 3 blocks of 2.5 hours.
Brilliant, okay. Actually, that's a brilliant way to network as well, isn't it? The people who are on the course, we've found, haven't we, sort of stick together and they end up then going through their journey.
And you have a cohort of people that you can work together, a safe bunch of people to do change with.
Which is actually what works with our HR uprising group anyway with our network.
Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you so much.
So again, all the links will be available later, so if people want those, you can get them. We'll send out the links and put them on the website as well.
Thanks so much, Lucinda.
Thanks, Jan.